After 20 plus hours, guys, I made it finally. There's a pool. But I'm so tired. Y'all, I hit a freaking fox. Look at my car. Look at my car. And my baby. She's waiting. But after 24 plus hours, I made it. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Talita Chantel. Thank you so much for all of you who are watching this video. Thank you to my subscribers, my loyal subscribers who have not unfollowed me, although I haven't posted a long video or a video longer than a short in almost 2 years, maybe a year, 2 years. Anyway, again, thank you so much again, like I said, to my loyal subscribers. And this is, as you see by the title, trip. One of my videos, I know that I had mentioned was going back to school, and so I went ahead and it was no longer I no longer had the access to do just online only. I had to go in person in order to finish the courses to complete my degree, and which I did. Your girl graduated. I graduated December 7th, 2023 with an associate's in applied science with a major in funeral service. So yes, finally I did graduate. Long time coming. So yeah. So after I moved from Arizona to South Carolina, a lot of things happened. So initially I expected to continue the program a month after I moved. That was not the case. I was actually notified by the program instructor that the secretary made a mistake, that for whatever reason I wasn't put on schedule for the interview for the program. So similar to nursing and other programs, you have to interview and get accepted. Mind you, I was already in the program doing like the general course and gen ed classes, but at the same time, to continue, you still have to go through that interview process. So the secretary, for whatever reason, forgot to schedule me for the interview process. So I moved from Arizona to South Carolina, mainly, literally, specifically for my education, for that degree, and I didn't end up getting in. Crazy, right? So what happened was, spoke to the program director. I was literally crying in tears. I'm like, I literally moved my entire life from the West Coast to the East Coast for this degree. Per the secretary, she said I was going to get a call. I kept checking my phone for weeks and weeks for a call from the program director. I never got one. He's like, yeah, interview's closed. Once we figured out what happened, he was like, no worries, you're going to be in the program next semester. But mind you, at this time, it was like July, August of, was it 21, 22? Maybe 22. And so with that being said, from July, August 22, I wasn't going to be in the program until January of 23. So from August, I had to, realize, okay, I'm not going to be in this program. What are you going to do with your life? So what I ended up doing was I got a job. Yes, I got a job in manufacturing, which again is shocking because, that's just not the type of work that I do or that I was accustomed to doing. I'm used to doing customer service, sales, working in funeral home, things like that, doing hair, eyebrows, whatever you name it, but not working in a plant. And so I ended up getting a job with BMW Assembly Plant in Spartanburg, South Carolina. And I did that for a while. On and off. The reason I say on and off because I got the job. I lasted from like August to like a little bit after Valentine's Day. Not long I know. Then I'll end up, I think, going back through like a temp agency. And I worked a lot of open-ended jobs. Well, with that being said, that whole time I was there was like very stressful, emotionally, dating wise, financially, even like being able to afford school, because prior to me moving to South Carolina, I was making, almost 6 figures a year. Well, although I no longer had that income, I didn't qualify for financial aid anymore. And so with that being said, the school was like, hey, you have to pay out of pocket. And I'm like, pay out of pocket? Money, I'm like barely working at BMW, literally like barely working at this time. And even where my house was to BMW was about an hour and 30-minute drive. So with moving, not only I had so many adversities and so many things against me, moving across the country, getting there, being told I can't start a program that I expected to start that semester, getting a manufacturing job, driving an hour and 30 away, dating, that was a terrible nightmare. I mean, I was like going on dates all over the states, like Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, Low Country, Charlotte, um, shoot, I feel like I'm missing someplace. Like I was going, but mind you, I wasn't like using my own money. So if I like go on a date, I would tell people, hey, if I meet you, in I don't know, Nashville, whatever, you're gonna have to send me money for travel and all that other stuff because I wasn't really working. And then the times I really was working, I wasn't spending my own money on a date. So anyway, like I said, dating was a failure. And school really was very challenging. One, not only was I, struggling to stay in school for, financially because I didn't have the funds to pay out of pocket. I started a GoFundMe. I got one donation. And then shout out to my brother. I have a twin brother, and he literally, if it was not for him and then that one donation, I literally would have had to drop out of school. So yeah, it's kind of hard, when you need help financially and you really don't have people who can help you, which no one owes me anything at all. But it was just like hard because, it was just a lot of things that I just didn't expect to go through or didn't even realize I was going to go through. And then my aunt really helped me as well with like things that I needed for my home and stuff like that. So fast forward through all of that, school was very challenging, but I was able, school was really challenging, also mentally as well. And so, like a loss of income, a lot of people don't really speak about it, but it can like take a toll on you. People are like, oh, it's just money. But yeah, when you're accustomed to a certain lifestyle or the freedom, because money literally does give you freedom. I'm not gonna lie, because I've experienced it. When you're accustomed to something, like I wasn't used to being broke. The last time I was broke, I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it literally was mentally taking a toll on me. So, yeah, I gained a lot of weight. As you can see, you're probably like, oh no, you're already big. Yes, I was. But per the scale, since either my last video or since before moving there, anyway, I've literally gained probably over 35 to 40 pounds since vlogging for you guys. Life has just been really stressful. So fast forward, I know I'm all over the place. Moving to South Carolina, having all those things to deal with. I finally graduated, like I mentioned a little while ago. Finally graduated. And so for months prior to graduation, you try to find a job. So after going on probably like 9 different interviews with different funeral homes, negotiating pay, I got a great offer to go to New Mexico. Yes, I lived in New Mexico. That was great. The company.
What?
I said, what? I said, well, that's very rude and racist. Well, yeah, she's my daughter, so I can say anything. I'm like, well, don't ever say that to my face. Like, that's rude. She's like, oh, well, okay, whatever. And then she's like, by the way, just letting you know, here in Clovis, you're gonna experience a lot of racism. A lot of people around here just don't like black people. What? Excuse me? So I told my manager at the time, and she proceeds to say, well, at least she warned you. What? So that was kind of a red flag. And then like some other things that I kind of felt like I was lied about with the job. So anyway, fast forward, I get off of work Christmas Day, I'm gonna say. And I'm like, you know what? Because I was on call all Christmas weekend. I'm like, I'm exhausted. I'm kind of mentally drained. I'm away from family. Let's go see a movie. So I went to go see I was diagnosed with a couple of things mentally. And so, being depressed and anxiety. And it's kind of hard sometimes being like around people, friends and family who just feel like depression's not real. And it's kind of like a joke to them. And you know, when you're going through and you're in your mental space, they're kind of like, oh well, snap out of it, you know, when it's not really that easy to snap out of it. So, but anyway, I'm gonna have a whole nother vlog after this regarding depression, anxiety as a Black woman, and in my 20s, you know. So yeah, I've been going through a lot. I know I kind of just sped through all of that, but literally I just wanted to let you guys know that I haven't forgotten about you. Honestly, over these past few years, like, I'll look at my phone, because honestly, like, I watch YouTube almost every day. Um, but it's just like, it's just always been really hard to just be like, okay, let's get up, let's record, you know, let's edit, let's do things like that. Um, yeah, and then like I haven't had my hair braided since, it's been over a year. Actually, it's been about a year and like 3 months, or the year and 90 days, I guess you could say. So I had my hair braided done. Like, I've just been wanting to get myself big in a bun, like whatever I could do, you know. So thankfully I was able to get my hair done recently because my birthday just passed, just turned 29. So yeah, I've been going through a lot, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. So I don't want you guys to think that I forgot about you or just give up on YouTube. Cause a lot of people, even like friends, family, which they mean well, they're like, hey, don't forget YouTube. And it's just like, bro, I'm just trying to, you know, survive. Like, I have a dog. I know she's not like a human, but I have a dog that I have to take care of. I have to get up each day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's just like a lot of things. And oh my god, this plant has like, it's causing like kind of like gnats or whatever. So I'm trying to figure out how can I kill them. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, so yeah. So that is my life update, guys. I know it's kind of all over the place, but I'm telling you, this is how my life has been all over the place for like the past 2 years. So just stick with me. I promise. We are regrowing our YouTube. We are rebranding. And, you know, I just really want to just be myself with you guys. Not saying that I wasn't, but at the same time, I was kind of striving to be like the it girl on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like the influencer. I don't really care about being an influencer anymore. I just want to be happy, like mentally, like seriously have a peace of mind, because I haven't had an actual peace of mind for the past couple years. Like literally I've been, you know, battling. So I just want you guys to see the real me. And if anyone else is like dealing with depression, anxiety, mental health, suicide, whatever, like feel free to, you can send me a message on Instagram at Talita Chantel. Or you can, you know, just comment under this post or under, you know, in the comments, and I'll reach out to you. We could talk, whatever. But yeah, so again, it's your girl, Talita Chantel. Thank you so much for watching this video. For those of you who watched it all the way through, and for those of you who have skipped, still thank you. And I hope that you, just understand why I haven't posted in a long time, and look forward to my next video. Thank you. I'll talk to y'all later.